Hello, dear Sagittarius. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 20th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Sagittarius. I will tell you today's horoscope. Everything comes in its time, Sagittarius. The important thing is to assimilate it so that it does not catch you off guard. If you were thinking about a reconciliation or romantic arrangement, continue with your plans because you are on the right track and you will achieve success. There are favorable astral aspects in your horoscope that balance the scales in your favor and put your desires on the other side of the scale against your realities. The retrograde transit of Uranus will delay some things, but it will be better this way because it does not suit you to be in a hurry and, in addition, it is compensated by the direct action of your ruler, retrograde Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. The improvement you are hoping for will happen, but you will still have to wait a little while. You can improve your legal and financial affairs. Seek professional help. You should get along better with your bosses if you want to progress at work and try not to spend on unnecessary things. Think about what you might need later. If you are studying, now is a very favorable time for you in love. If you have a partner, today he or she will be more attentive to you than ever. Some family problems can be solved. Be confident, it is a good time to make conquests and have a good time. The stars protect you from any excess in health, but try to control yourself. A challenge will arise for which you must work hard, although it will be worth it. It is a good time to be or plan that trip you have wanted so much. Financial plans require adjustments and also a more decisive attitude on your part. It is you and no one else who must watch over your money and economy in this astral cycle in which your ruler is retrograde. Sagittarius, for those born under this sign, this day will be the best day, and remember that you must go out to clear your head in the fresh air and release all the bad vibes that you have accumulated. This day will be very fun and is perfect for an afternoon of family time. Avoid any kind of distractions as much as possible and try to make an agenda with all pending activities. It is necessary that you catch up on important matters. A friend will ask you to go to a social event, but you can only go if you manage to finish on time. The waning moon helps you to free yourself from something that does not let you be happy, and it is time to be honest with yourself and make a decision that you should not use any longer. In matters of love, you could find yourself involved in an embarrassing situation that would put you in evidence in front of the person you love or a potential lover. Be very careful with your words. Fortunately, the direct energy of retrograde Jupiter, your ruler, balances and tips the scales in your favor. Phrase of the day: those who do not know the difference between needs and desires will always be struggling to live. Be clever. The moon enjoys this feeling of joy that now surrounds you, and make your partner a part of it so that both of you can enjoy it with more intensity. And change your attitude. If you do not have a relationship, do not worry, you will feel in control of your emotional life at all times, since you know the importance of not jumping at the first thing that comes along. Phrase of the day: life can be compared to a roller coaster in an amusement park. Sometimes we go down and get scared, but then we go up. When this is understood, we give each time its place. In health, you may feel a little unstable or anxious. Instead of getting distressed, try to relax, going to a place where you can exercise, eating more adequately and without overdoing it. Do not let yourself be depressed by any sad memory because that damages your health, even if you do not believe it. If something like this comes to mind, take a break from your daily activities. Think that today is a wonderful day ahead of you. Take a deep breath. Don't let that feeling affect your peace of mind. At work, a friend will tell you a secret that you should keep to yourself and not tell anyone at work, as you could find yourself involved in a negative legal situation at the place where you are employed. The action of your retrograde ruler combined with the sextile of the Aquarian moon tends to disperse your work, and to avoid problems, concentrate on what you are doing and pay more attention to everything. Don't leave anything important for the last minute and check your work and assignments very carefully before handing them in. A favorable job offer will knock on your door. It probably won't be something you like at all, but who cares? You will have a good time, you will learn new things, and that job will open other doors that may be more interesting for you later on. Money and fortune. The planetary aspect of purchases and sales is well sponsored, and if you are hesitating, you will receive clear signals today that will confirm your decision. There is money on the way. There is a contract on the way, perhaps for a house or a business premises. The sextile of the moon with retrograde Jupiter stirs your sixth sense and activates your intuitive mechanisms. Follow your dreams. Those hunches that will lead you to money, do not dismiss them, because today it is very clear that you must take advantage of the cosmic situations that are emerging. Astral rhythm today, intense sexual energy level. Cosmic dynamics, the enthusiasm that prevails in your sign to solve difficult issues. Dangerous tendency, neglecting details, those small things that make up the emotional reality you are living that you must avoid. Promising what you cannot fulfill. Relationship prediction. Today the best relationships are with Libra, Aquarius, Aries, and Leo. The most tense relationship will be with Virgo. If you are single, this day, or rather this period of the last quarter of the year, will appear in your life in a different way than you had thought and will prepare you for the best. Your lucky number is 2 and your color, green. The universal number for this day, general for everyone, is 9, the result of adding today with the month and the year. In numerology, numbers are reduced to simple digits. Based on the above, these are your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business for October 20th. They are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time: 2:15 a.m., 4:30 p.m., 7:25 p.m., and 10:44 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance for Sagittarius are 414, 31, and 40. My dear friends, that's all for today. It's time to start fighting harder for what you want to achieve. Don't let someone else get in the way of your desires and what you want to achieve. You have the possibility to achieve great things, and you need to be aware of that. Your main goal should be to find a way to ease the tensions that are affecting you so much. Even if it means sacrificing some money in the process, make sure you thoroughly check all the details of a pending financial transaction, even twice if necessary, as a small detail could influence the final result. Don't blindly trust what others say. It's important that you come to your own conclusions in order to have more control over the process. Since you are an enthusiastic spirit, you can be easily influenced by others, but you also know well what you want. When you are passionate about something or someone, your determination has no limits. The legacy of the waxing moon puts a powerful spotlight on your emotions. There is a person or a situation that is deeply affecting you today. It will be touching and yet rewarding. Sagittarius, it is very likely that this year you will feel very energetic and eager to continue with your day-to-day life. Situations that are a bit difficult for you will come, but it is important that you do not lose faith and continue with that optimism that you have so much. Connect with gratitude and you will be able to give the best of yourself. Today may not have started in the best way. You know that it is not the first or the last time that it will happen. But despite that, you must try to avoid that affecting your way of being. Do not become a bitter person or let everything negative take over you. You are better than that. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us to be even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we will continue to grow. Sagittarius, your horoscope tells us that the trine from the Sun to Jupiter in the 4th house will fill you with beautiful moments with your loved ones, which will allow you to strengthen the bonds of trust and deepen your knowledge about yourself. So don't waste time avoiding it. In your seventh house, it invites you to an emotional encounter in the search for a person with whom you can build a home in which to live together, enjoy joys, and take shelter during bad times. So don't get lost in superficial romances. Changes are mixed blessings because they imply that a part of the previous is destroyed so that everything changes. That happens in life, and it happens with love. You should not be afraid that your relationship will change because it is something inevitable and necessary for love to last. We are not the same at the beginning as at the end of love. Sincerity is the best tool of seduction. Saying what you think and doing what you say is a rule that must accompany us in all spheres of life. To the extent that you are sincere, transparent, and consistent in everything you do, love will grow in the person you are interested in. Failure should never be the end of the road, because you are much more than a mere project. A stumble always has consequences, but none of them will end your career and your ability to do what you know how to do. Dust yourself off, pull yourself together, and try again. Be careful with your work environment, because you are falling into a spiral of inefficiency. This is due to how distracted you are due to a concern you have. Remember that your love life should never be related to your work life. Focus on doing things correctly at work. It is a good day to work on your inner self, that dimension of yourself in which you do not usually invest too much, but which is essential for you to remain as productive as you wish. Without internal harmony, you will not be able to cope with the demands of your day-to-day. Meditate and do breathing exercises. Be careful with your movements during work activities, as well as other team activities in which you are involved, since your legs can play tricks on you, causing accidents. Your heart must be free of resentment and hatred. There is no heavier burden in life. Do not be discouraged if you feel stuck in your financial projects, because today, even if you take a step back, you will have taken 2 steps forward. Do not trust too much in games of chance because they do not provide the solution to your financial problems. Sagittarius, money is about to arrive in your life, but be careful, because if you do not save a little and waste everything as you receive it, you will end up with less than expected. This planetary cycle that is taking place requires you to be very thrifty and not squander extra income that you will be receiving during this month. If what you need is financial support, you must get your act together these days to get it. Several options will come knocking on your door to get a loan, but you will have to use words that convince the person to be able to trust you without problems. You need a change in your way of approaching life on a daily basis, Sagittarius, and this is a good time to start. It is very likely that today someone you met in a chat will talk to you about a possible business. If it seems like a good deal to you, but it is difficult for you, think about the plans you could make with the profits you get. It will be a very positive stimulus, and this illusion will help you overcome this rough patch you are going through today. You may find yourself by surprise with a message from someone who is far away and whom you wanted to forget. Although you are tempted to ignore it, you must read it. It is important for you. Sagittarius with Aries. Sagittarius and Aries are 2 fire signs capable of starting a fire. Selfish and authoritarian, both, there will never be a lack of fights between them, but they are far from damaging the relationship, as they will become the touch of pepper that enhances its flavor. In bed, the understanding of their bodies will be magnificent. At the first contact, they will feel that they have known each other forever and that the way of proceeding of the other is wonderfully familiar. Making love and enjoying it fully will be something as natural as breathing for this couple. Together they will go as far as they propose, because the ties that unite them are indestructible. However, neither of them will give up their independence, and the drive they will find in the couple will make life easier for them outside of it. The astral compatibility they enjoy will allow them to build a future of happiness together, if they do not let themselves be invaded by the ghost of jealousy. If you have been putting your trust in things that do not respond to you in the way you expected, you may be overlooking the positive things that are really happening in your life. It is essential that you have a clear and objective view of what is happening around you. This will allow you to identify the opportunities that are coming your way. Confidence in your own experiences is crucial at this time. Today is an ideal day to express your feelings. Do not let the lack of clarity stop you. Open your heart and speak from sincerity. Communicate what you feel, but make sure you do so with confidence. Others will value your honesty, and you will feel lighter by releasing those emotions. In addition, a new project may begin to take shape today. If you need support to carry it out, look for the most capable people in your environment. Do not hesitate to contact experts through your contact networks. This collaboration can open doors that you never even imagined. Be careful with secrets. A friend could reveal something to you that could affect others. Maintain discretion and do not share this information with anyone, even if you trust your partner. Loyalty and trust are key in relationships, and keeping a secret can strengthen those bonds. It's a great time to get closer to the person you're attracted to. Don't just watch them from a distance, approach them in a friendly way. Say hello, chat, and find ways to get involved in their daily life. Contributing to their routine will allow you to establish a deeper connection. Remember, there's no need to overdo it. Small actions can make a difference. This is a good day to set clear boundaries in the relationship. Talk about who you can interact with and how far you're willing to go in terms of friendship with exes. Maintaining clarity will help avoid misunderstandings in the future. Mutual agreements are key to building a strong relationship. Also, if you've been in a relationship for a while, evaluate whether you're meeting your goals together. If you've dreamed of certain plans, start saving today to make them a reality. Having common goals will strengthen your bond and allow you to grow together. Today, you may be looking in the wrong direction. There are fantastic opportunities to advance, but you may not be recognizing where you should direct your energy. Ask for advice from someone you trust who has more experience. Their perspective can open your eyes and offer solutions you had not considered. Remember that today will not be a day of immediate results. However, things will begin to improve over time. Maintain a positive attitude and persevere. Patience is key to achieving your work goals. It is essential that you consider being more firm and taking care of your internal balance. You are a support for many people, and they benefit from your listening and wisdom. However, you must remember that you also need time for yourself. Allow yourself moments of rest and replenish your energies. Temporarily closing your emotional consulting room can be a good strategy to take care of yourself. Many times the things we must do are beyond our immediate possibilities. That is something that can affect us, but when we truly feel that we have everything to be able to fight and begin to seek our own horizon, we must only follow instinct, not escape from it. Love is not going well right now, so you need to rethink things urgently. This doesn't mean that you have to leave everything aside and start from scratch, because it really is something that can be looked at well, but it is not what is necessary for you right now, even though it may seem attractive. Starting a new life is always complicated, especially when the reason for doing so is to be clear that it has been because of the responsibility that you yourself have had regarding finances. If you are going through a moment in which you do not need to suffer anymore, then simply start thinking more positively, thanking everything that happens to you. The good things that will come today have to do with your finances, so if you have a pleasant surprise in your bank account, try not to spend everything in one moment. Sagittarius, you are a very restless sign that loves to travel and see new places. On this day, it is very possible that the idea of going out with your partner in an improvised way comes to you. If you can do it, that would be great, but your responsibilities at work will most likely not allow it. A day to be prudent with your finances and not overspend. A friend may ask you to borrow money and you should refuse because that would put you in a very complicated situation for the rest of the month. If you want to help him, do it, but do not give more than is possible. Today you have the moon in your 5th house of love and romance. This is a positive transit that makes you feel a lot of passion and emotional connection with your partner. At the same time, it is receiving opposition from the sun, and this increases the energy it receives, so today is a very good day to go out and have fun and connect with others. Venus rules the 6th house of illness and is precisely in your 1st house of personality. This is a sign that you have to be careful with your health, especially with the fluids and liquids that come out of our body. Pay attention to your urine, it may be indicating a problem. On this day you have to be careful in the activities you do. Pay attention to the tasks you normally do without thinking, as there may be a mistake you make through carelessness and it may become a bigger problem later on. You have Pluto in your 2nd house of money and finances receiving a square from Mars in your 11th house of friendships. This is a difficult transit that generates tension and is interpreted as a friend asking you for money and you cannot help him. This can make you feel bad because your friend does not take it well. Mercury rules your 7th house of relationships and is in a very good position in the sign of Libra, so at this moment there is very good communication with your life partner. It is a good time to share future projects and plans to build together. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.